Brought to you by Basic Arithmetic. It's not that hard, I'm just stupid. They then did the only logical thing and set it on fire. Oh shit, that's actually a lot of fire. Rome was basically like the annoyed uncle who has to babysit the kids while the dad's away at work. The dad being Alexander, who died like 100 years ago at this point. And I am way too hopped up on cold meds to have any capacity for new research, self-awareness, or remorse. Cumae? Graia. Thurii? Graia. Syracuse? Graia. This entire landmass to the east full of unique and independent city-states? What do you know? It's gotta be Graia!
That is a beautiful, classic, textbook love story, plus or minus a couple murders. Conspire to steal a magic golden dog that was created by Hephaestus to guard baby Zeus. A dog made by Hephaestus, who is Zeus's son, that guarded Zeus as a baby. That dog was created by Hephaestus to guard Zeus, who was a baby at the time. Enki's mom, Nama, hears the gods complaining about Enki slacking off and goes to passive-aggressively slap him awake and convince him to do something about it. So Tantalus is a demigod son of Zeus, which is at this point about as exclusive as being left-handed.
Welcome to a new video segment called I Didn't Realize Until Very Recently That March Has 5 Fridays in it, so my perfectly calculated 4 per month upload schedule disintegrated before my eyes just a couple days ago.
Please note, OSP does not condone violence. Or at least, not murder. And usually not violence.
OSP condones sending a message.
I keep trying to shoot people in the head, and they keep not getting shot in the head by me, and it's very frustrating.
Baby's first existential question: where did we come from?
Please note, OSP does not condone violence. Or at least, not murder. And usually not violence.
OSP condones sending a message.
Instead of pondering the obviously sinister implications of this, Victor celebrates the convenient disappearance of his greatest failure by passing out and forcing Clerval to nurse him back to health over the course of several months. Because nothing says responsible science parent like abandoning your new creation to the elements 5 minutes after his creation because you didn't get his eye color right.
Favorite period in world history? I don't know, Red, what do you think?
Well, you know what?
Not much of a history guy.
Yeah, you know, as the resident expert on history, I gotta go with roughly 1995 to 2020. I really feel like history peaked with my birth and subsequent existence.
Mysterious color, unlike any seen on Earth. Unlike any seen on Earth. And mysterious colors, unlike any seen. And colors in the well, unlike any. And mysterious colors, unlike any seen on Earth. Mysterious color, etc., etc., unlike any seen on. And then ever mysterious colors, unlike any.
Don't worry, you'll both lose. Oh, ow.
Out from Horrible Phobias Lovecraft, also why Hates Progress Lovecraft is so. It was written while Hippopotamus Lovecraft was.
Are there like wild animals that aren't bears, or do you just have really bad luck with bears specifically?
I think this part of the map is just bears.
Oh man, I'm gonna burn this fool. Oh god. Oh buddy. Oh, that is warm. Oh yikes.
Do you want a cookie? If I get a cookie?
Yes, I would like a cookie. Wait a minute. Why are there 3 popes here? Who approved this schedule?
Money can't buy you love, but it can buy you historical documentation. Whips out a big fancy sarcophagus and says he'll give it to whoever fits inside it the best. Wow. Okay, sorry, Osiris, but at this point you kinda deserve this.
There's just something so romantic about dropkicking a party of 2 along your quest for a candlelit feast.
Because he wants to kill the evil king now, but his mom says it's not safe to go alone, so he's gonna have to wait.
Apparently, working one's butt off for a decade and a half to lift China into a golden age of prosperity and culture can get a bit tiring. So
Theseus, you are supposed to be smarter than this.
ask, what gives? And I answer, dear viewer, Napoleon gives. Usually, he is giving cannonballs. At speed.
You warned me you were gonna do the voice, and I still wasn't prepared.
Which seems extremely arbitrary, but knowing the Romans, that still somehow makes complete sense.
He uses his magical third eye. He has one of those.
At best, that's impoliteness, and at worst, that's actual genocide. Luckily, there is another, much more efficient option. Murder.
Did somebody say impulsive?
I won't say they're good, because they're not.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. I was told there was murdering to be done around here, not arts and crafts. Daddy issues. Daddy issues? I heard that. See, stuff like this, it's why you weren't invited in the first place.
No, His Highness the King does not have a poison addiction. He can stop anytime he wants.
But Thucydides is someone I'd solidly qualify as my boy.
Oh, Hope that was a hallucination. Fortunately, the Jade Emperor is shocked I tell you, that the arrow guy he commissioned to shoot arrows shot arrows at the people he pointed him at. When Zeus goes in for the kill, Typhon surprise grapples him and turns the tables by ripping out his tendons like he's a misbehaving chicken leg.
Dante Alighieri, the medieval Italian poet who told several popes to go to hell and then followed through with a detailed description of their fiery eternal torment. Choosing an apartment next to the Palace of Westminster under the bulletproof alias of John Johnson, which must have made the landlord think, ah yes, Mr. John Johnson, he must have a respectable career of doing job at place.
I'm the Great Sage. And the monks are like, no you're not. The Gold Star of Venus told us that the Great Sage is all ugly and hairy with scary fangs and stuff. And Monkey's like, that mother... You got me. I'm not the Monkey King. I just work for him. And he's right behind you! So all the monks turn to look and Monkey changes back and scares him. I'm not even joking. I love this book. I'll like, well, you know, I've been thinking. Grendel's not really a warrior because he doesn't use weapons, right? Well, I think it's only fair if when we fight, I don't use any weapons either. And everyone's like, that's a great idea! Psyche is a princess, but not just any princess, a beautiful princess. Plot twist? But she's not just any beautiful princess, she's a lonely beautiful princess. Plot twist? But she's not just any lonely beautiful princess, she's a lonely beautiful princess even more beautiful than Aphrodite. Oh, that ain't good. Psyche is a princess, but not just any princess, a beautiful princess. Plot twist? But she's not just any beautiful princess, she's a lonely beautiful princess. Plot twist? But she's not just any lonely beautiful princess, she's a lonely beautiful princess even more beautiful than Aphrodite. Oh, that ain't good.
Oh, that was dumb. But not untrue.